So, Majorette gift packs. Now, these are pretty cool, and we've only ever featured one of these on the channel before. Until today, where we're going to be opening this one. And I actually have 3 more awaiting to be opened. Quite a weird coincidence with these actually, because in the recent Nissan pack, the premium box set the Hot Wheels do, the Nissan version, you know, the 3 cars and the lorry, I was speaking about these Majorette gift packs. In fact, I'd opened one before. And the very strange coincidence, a few days later, I was looking through Asda, looking at the pegs, and they had stocked loads of these. Since the American set that I got from Smith's, I'd never seen them again. Weird coincidence, isn't it, really? But yeah, here we are. We got a few of these. These are in Asda for £12.50. So they're pretty expensive, but, you know, their cars aren't quite the same, you know, metal on metal, real riders. But, you know, these are pretty good castings nonetheless. I mean, they get the lens lights, and we'll see what this one has when we open it up, which we'll get into very shortly. We'll just go over the box quickly. This is the Light Racer gift pack, and I thought this one looked pretty cool because of all the neon colours. I'm a sucker for bright colours and things like that. There's the back of the pack. We got all the cars on the back there, showing off their opening features too, with all the sort of neon effects and stuff. Pretty awesome. In fact, this was on the top of the shelf. So I did a little short video on these, which when I originally found them, I said I wanted to buy them all, and this wasn't in the short because this was hiding away on the top of the shelf. I ended up getting a couple down from the top of the shelf, and oh man, I'm so glad I did, because there was some really good stuff. There was some awesome stuff up there. I didn't end up buying all of them like I said I was going to. Sometimes you have to draw the line because things just get too expensive too quickly. But no, this one stood out, so we'll open this one up. Well, we'll be opening them all up, just one video at a time. Oh, it's got more tape. It's got lots of tape on it. But yeah, also this, I don't know if it's because it was on top. It might be because this was on top of the shelf and maybe not registered yet. I struggled to buy this. When I scanned, again, I actually said this in the last video as well. How are these fixed? Oh, the little thingy stuff will cut them off. I've noticed if you just pull on the middle bit, they come straight off. Where I've cut it before, if you pull on the little one that's left going across, and I'll get a zoom in. I'll zoom in so you can see it better. Just pull on the one that's going straight across. He says it's not working. Oh, what a faff about. Dealt with. Anyway, let's put these in a nice line. That Camara's sweet. That's nice and weighty, that one. So let's have a look at these neon cars. So to start things off, we've got a nice Audi R8 here. This one is black with the blue sort of panel edges going around there. Got some pretty nice wheels on that, done up in blue. Nice lens lights, Audi logo on the front. Got to say, Majorette are always good with the old lens lights and stuff. They do some pretty high quality 64 scale die cast. Pretty awesome indeed. Got some detail on the back there, rear light detail as well, all painted in. Not much detail on the base, but that's alright. And this one has, yeah, plastic tyres on these, but that's alright. They feel pretty nice. No opening features or anything, but yeah, that does look pretty cool. And it's got V10 written on the side there. That is sweet. Moving on to the Camaro, this one feels awesome. Lots more detail on the base of this one, wow. Loads more detail. Well, I mean, it's not that detailed, but compared to the last one, it's more just blocks of text, to be honest. But that's pretty nice. Got some nice spoked wheels on this one. This one just feels really weighty. It's all die cast, and all this wide arch body kit does add to some of the weight. Awesome lens lights at the front, look at them. They got the yellow tint from the screen as well. The little logo there in the front splitter. Really, really awesome looking car. Got the bolt on wide arches, and there's the back. The rear lights are detailed in, looking awesome. And this one has opening doors. So yeah, we get an opening feature too. That's epic. We'll try and zoom in on the interior a bit there so you can see in there. That's really, really cool. Very nice indeed. Yeah, do love it when you get a nice opening feature. Next up we have the GTR. This is really, really cool. This is the Nissan GTR Nismo GT3. Very, very nice. Got some thicker tyres on this one compared to the rest, which looks pretty awesome. Yeah, it's quite nice, a bit more realistic, having some tyre on your car. I do like this with the black with the red accents. This is like how I used to colour my cars when I was a bit younger. I used to absolutely love black with red accents. That was like my go-to colour scheme, but this looks pretty awesome indeed. I do like the wheels, the red outline. The front lens lights are looking absolutely awesome. Got all these cool vents on the front hood there. The GTR logo and grille all done in very nicely. Oh, it looks so cool. Red interior on this one, and at the back we got the nice rear light details and a massive wang. Look at that. This was sadly plastic, but yeah, can't have it all. Yeah, I'd be a bit wary of that getting damaged or coming off if it was played with heavily, but yeah, this one won't be. And this one also has opening doors, and we can see in there to a little side sort of cage there, which is really cool, and some nice interior detail. That is really, really nice. Proper race spec car, that one. Moving on, we have the Ford GT. Oh, it's just called the Ford GT. I was looking for a bit more than that of a model, but it is just a Ford GT. Nice rear light details, got the exhaust at the back. Pretty crazy paint. We've got the light, we've got a bright hot pink with the blue accents going all around there. Got blue outline on the wheels as well. And a light blue, very, very light shade of blue for the lens lights and the windows on there as well. That is really nice. Again, not much detail on the base. This one we can see a bit of the rear kind of fins there. No, that is pretty awesome. No opening features or anything on that one. And finally, I've got a lot of these Majorettes now, especially from the tune-up series. These little Renault Clios or whatever, Megane, sorry, I always messed that up. Renault Meganes. These have the rear tailgate that open. Wow, pretty nice. It's quite a nice variant though. Got all the rear light details and the logo, which I think all of these have, and the front lens lights and the badge on the front. This is nice with the black and green accents. Pretty cool. Green interior as well. That is really nice. And it has these little tabs. I think most of them actually. Oh, maybe they don't. Some of them have these little tabs. But I say, these have these little tabs, and I'm pretty sure you can actually stick on the tune-up part. So the green tune-up kit that come in the tune-up set for the Megane would probably fit on this and probably look pretty awesome. Am I able to get it out and find it? Maybe. I don't know. Once my setup's more sorted out and finished, things like that I could easily go and do, but right now it'd be very, very difficult. You'll have to take my word on it. I'm pretty sure that would fit one of the tune-up pieces. Jump cut. So I went for a rummage, and if we put it, I can't actually remember which way was the best way to do it. I'm sure this was this piece for this car. And it just clicks over the edges like that. I mean, actually, this one didn't even use the two middle pieces. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was for this car, but there you go. It does actually fit on. It actually looks pretty good, because it's nice and green, which fits the colour scheme. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. It matches the interior colour. Look at that. That's awesome. So there we are. Ain't I brilliant fishing that out for you? So you can indeed put the tune-up stuff on the cars, which I suppose is no real surprise, because they're the same cars that you'd get normally, which I think is really cool. They just made the body pieces to fit them. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. Very cool little 5-pack, that one, or a gift pack as they call them for some reason. Oh, and I didn't actually notice this when I first recorded the video. I've just noticed it a little bit after. Little bit of spoiler in the background of the next box there. But a few of these, or 3 of these, have suspension as well, which is really awesome. So the Camaro has a little bit of suspension. I mean, there's not a lot of suspension it can have. It's already pretty slammed to the ground, but yeah, A little bit of suspension on that, which is awesome. Do love some suspension. The GTR is what I actually noticed. I put it down and it bounced a load. I was like, wow, that's bouncy. And yeah, that's got suspension as well. I do love it when a car has suspension, it looks so cool. And so does the Megane there, especially on the front. Actually, in fact, I don't think it doesn't really have suspension on the back, just the front. But that's still better than nothing. That is pretty cool. Yeah, the Ford and the Audi don't seem to have it, which is a bit disappointing because they're also the ones without any opening features. I wonder if that's a licensing thing more than design. I don't know, because they've got no moving parts at all. The GTR and the Camaro and the Megane, I'll zoom out again, they all have opening features. Opening boot and front suspension, suspension and opening doors, suspension and opening doors. Well, weird, but still very cool. Those cars have it nonetheless. But yeah, let me know what you think of it down below in the comments. While you're down there, drop a like and sub and all that amazing stuff. As always, I wish you the best of luck on your pet hunts and I hope you're doing well. But yeah, that's all for now, so I hope to see you again in the next video, which will be, well, another Majorette gift pack, I suppose. Unless you go and watch something else. I mean, you know, you could watch something else on my channel and it's not going to be your next video. I'm going to have to try and remember to look out for that in future, because Majorette do actually tend to do that. I wonder how often I miss that out. Because Hot Wheels, like their main lines and their premiums, they never bother with suspension. Like, they haven't bothered with suspension in years. Maybe some of their RLC stuff does, but you know, I'm so used to reviewing Hot Wheels that just never bother. That when I do find suspension, or buy cars that sometimes come with it, I often forget to check. So yeah, got to remember that in future.